Hi guys, welcome back to another video. As you can probably tell, I am not in my normal spot where I normally start these videos, and that is because it is a rainy Sunday. I can hear the distant rumbles of thunder right now. We're about to get some rain. I wanted to do like a full kind of like read with me in real time video, but I don't think I'm gonna do that just because I get distracted easily. So like I'll read a chapter or two and then pick up my phone, and then like I would not be able to read for like a straight hour. I mean, maybe I could, but I don't know. So we're gonna start this video reading, and it's gonna be like a very just aesthetically pleasing read with me on a rainy Sunday, which is like every reader's dream. But yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be the whole video, like just reading. I have some books that I want to do a book haul, but I don't know if I want to put that in this video or if I want to like get some more books to like make a full dedicated book video. Also, I don't know what I'm doing with my legs back here. I'm restless. I always have to be moving my legs. We're gonna start with reading in bed. So I'm currently reading Rule of the Aurora King. This is the second book in the, I don't even know what the series is called, like the something Oranos series. I read the first book, which was Trial of the Sun King. I always forget if it's king or queen, but it's king, I'm pretty sure. I read that a few weeks ago. I think I read a little bit of it in a vlog, and it's literally like an ACOTAR retelling to an extent. It has like its own storyline, but there's a girl named Lore, and she was locked up in a prison as a child for something that we didn't know about yet in the beginning of the book. But her and her siblings were locked up in Nostraza, which is a prison, and she was there for 12 years, and it is like a horrible prison. Like, she was forced to do horrible things, and she ended up somehow from like different, I don't even know, but she ended up going to the Aphelion, which is a territory in this world, and that's where the Sun King was, and she competed in these trials to like be his partner or something. And so her whole thing was like, well, if I can, you know, win these trials, be his partner, then I can get my siblings out of prison. So she ended up winning the trials, I think. I don't even remember if it was her or another girl who won it. But anyway, she found out that that king, the Sun King, was not who she thought he was. This is where it's kind of like ACOTAR at first, because the original guy, you know, the Sun King, is kind of like Tamlin, not who she thought he was. And then Nadir, who is the Aurora Prince, came and like took her from Aphelion and took her back to, I don't even know what the territory they're in is called. Is it the Aurora? I don't even know, but he's the Aurora Prince, and the Aurora King is actually who killed Lore's parents, the girl, and so she is like freaking out, like, why am I here? She thinks she's a prisoner, and she's like, I want nothing to do with y'all killed my parents, y'all are the ones that like locked me up in Nostraza, the prison. But throughout the second book, you're realizing that they're actually the good guys, so it's literally like Rhysand and the Night Court, like they're not that bad, but the king is, but not like everyone else. So it's turning into kind of like a love story. It's a little bit cringy. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it. It's not like horrible. I don't know if I'll continue the series. I really don't, at least not right away. I just think it's really weird how they're like talking to each other. Well, mainly the guy. So like Nadir, she was so scared of him at first and like hated him because she was basically a prisoner at first, because they're trying to figure out like why she's so important, and she's actually a descendant of another territory, and she was just like really scared at first. And then out of nowhere, he just like, I think they're mates, like it's kind of hinting at that, and so he's now calling her like good girl and like saying he wants to do all these nasty things to her, and I'm like, y'all hate each other. And like, he's saying stuff like that to her out of nowhere, and if some guy that I was afraid of or hated started saying these things to me, I'd be like, get away from me, you freak. Like, I would give me the ick so bad. So I don't know, it's a little bit cringy, and now they're like romantic with each other a little bit, but they're still kind of wishy-washy. I don't know, it's not horrible, I'm not saying that. Like, I'm enjoying it. I'm at 78%, so I'm almost done, and I want to finish the book today. But we're just gonna sit here and read. I don't know where this video is gonna go, but for right now, it is a rainy Sunday, and that is my favorite. So I'm gonna put probably some ambiance on the TV. I don't know if I'll do like a thunderstorm like I normally do, or if I'll just, because it's like already kind of like thundering and raining outside, or if I'll do like maybe a cozy fireplace, or just like a pretty like scene, you know, I don't know. But I'm gonna lay here, start reading, and I'll kind of like try to talk to y'all and like update y'all in real time. Do y'all see how crazy my hair is getting? I can just like feel it, like when it dries naturally, how curly and just wild it gets. But I have been reading for the last hour. I am 84% of the way into the book now, and it's getting better. The last 2 chapters I'm enjoying more than I was enjoying the book before. So I don't remember if I told y'all in the intro, but Lore, the main girl character, she's actually the primary of the Queendom of Heart, which I love that they, if it's a ruling queen, like the queen is the bloodline, they don't call it kingdom, it's queendom. I love that. I think that is the cutest thing ever for the girlies. But she's actually the primary of the Queendom of Heart, and the Queendom of Heart is just a territory in Aranos, and they haven't had a ruler in like hundreds of years. And so we actually get the point of view of Lore's grandma, which her name was Cersei. And so it says every few chapters it goes back like 286 years, I think, to Cersei's point of view. And it's basically just about Cersei. Her mom at the time, Cersei's mom, is the ruler of Queendom of Heart, and it's like a thriving kingdom, like, you know, cities and the castle, like all of that. But Cersei's trying to like take over the crown from her mom because she thinks her mom's like a bad ruler, and like Cersei wants to be powerful and all this stuff. And Cersei's now pregnant with a baby, obviously. But the baby is Lore's mom. So they all live a really long time. Like they're fae in this. They live like hundreds or thousands of years. But so we go back and forth between like present time and getting Cersei's point of view every few chapters. But Nadir is now taking Lore to the Queendom of Heart because they're still looking for the crown, because Lore needs the crown to like get into her full power to take over the Aurora King. And so they're looking for the heart because they think it may still be in the Queendom of Heart. But the Queendom of Heart actually is a very like a desolate place now, because something that Cersei did hundreds of years ago like ruins the territory. And I'm sure we're going to learn what she did here soon. But so now like no one lives in this territory. Like some people do, but not a lot. It's very desolate. Like there's no more like thriving towns. The castle's been abandoned. And so the way that they're talking about it is crazy. It's so like hauntingly beautiful, because they said that the castle's been abandoned and they're going to go search this castle. And I just think that's so, I love abandoned places. Like I'm one of those people that will watch abandoned places on YouTube, like people exploring them. And there's something about just like riding through a valley, coming upon this beautiful white ginormous castle that's like sitting abandoned. I don't know, that's so just like literally like I don't know, I'm obsessed with it. So I think I'm gonna take a lunch break though. I'm starving. I'm just gonna make some like quick nachos, and then we're gonna come back in here and read. I don't remember if I told y'all, but it says I only have an hour and 21 minutes left in the entire book, so we're definitely finishing this today. I have had my ambiance on. It's not raining anymore. It's still very, very like cloudy and gloomy out, but I've had like my thunderstorm ambiance on because I live for thunderstorms, and it's not thundering anymore outside. So I'm gonna go take a break, and then we're gonna come back and try to finish this book. I have literally been in bed all day. I don't even know what time it is. It's 2:52 p.m. and I've been in bed since I woke up around 10. Sometimes like on these gloomy days, you just need to do that. So I'm now 90% of the way into the book. We are in the final like stretch. It says I only have, let me get there, 52 minutes left in the book. And yeah, I'm eating this book up right now. They're exploring the castle, trying to find the crown, and like the description of the castle, I'm literally obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with how they're walking these halls that like used to be so lively and just like colorful, and now it's not. Like I just can't imagine how haunting that would be. And like she wants to like restore the castle once she like finds the crown and like takes the throne and stuff. But I think I'm like obsessed with the Heart Queendom, or the Queendom of Heart. I'm just gonna keep reading, literally just gonna keep reading. We're almost there. I don't know how long this video is. I hope that y'all are enjoying me literally laying in bed this whole day, but yeah, I'm gonna keep reading. Oh my gosh, guys, I never finished updating y'all on the book yesterday. Well, for good reason, because I actually didn't even finish finishing the book until like 11 p.m. last night. So I was in bed, my boyfriend was asleep next to me when I finished it, so that's why. There is a good reason, but it is the next day. I finished it, and I, right off the bat, did not love this book as much as the first one, but I do say I recommend this series so much. It is so good. If you are a fan of ACOTAR and Throne of Glass, I think that you will like this series. It has trials, enemies to lovers, literally everything that a lot of fantasy book girlies love. You know, like those are the common tropes. And even though I didn't love this book as much, I think that the second half got a lot, and I mean a lot, better than the first half. I don't know. I don't know. I think I already mentioned it. I keep saying I don't know, but I said that the banter between Lore and Nadir was a little cringy, and it definitely was. It was just like what I said about the book Powerful, like Kai and Payton. I'm like, y'all have to figure out if you're enemies or if you're lovers, okay? And like, it's the part where you're so wishy-washy, like you just go back and forth, like I hate you, I love you, I hate you, I love you. Like that's how it felt with Nadir and Lore in this book too. That kind of got on my nerves. Like it wasn't even miscommunication. It was just like they don't know how they feel, and that annoys me a little bit. And so I feel like that's what the whole first half of the book was about. But the second half, once they got to Queendom of Heart, oh my god, I'm obsessed, and I cannot wait to start the next book. Queendom of Heart is, like I said earlier, or yesterday, it's that like it's like the abandoned territory that Lore's grandmother like ruined 286 years ago. Lore ended up finding the crown, which is very obvious. Like, you know, she's gonna find it from the beginning of the book. And she found the crown, and stuff ended up happening while they were in Queendom of Heart. I don't want to spoil like the very ending, but she has the crown, okay? So I feel like that's how the third book's gonna pick up. I am so sad, you guys. I literally finished that book at 11:30, was like playing some games, like an Instagram on my phone, whatever. And at like 12 something, I was like, no, I'm starting the third book right now. It was after midnight, and I was gonna start the third book in the series. Imagine my surprise when I go to Kindle Unlimited, or like the store. The third and fourth book are not on Kindle Unlimited. I almost crashed out last night. Like, I was so set in stone, like, I'm starting this book, I need to know how this starts. They're not on Kindle Unlimited. I don't know how I'm gonna read the third and fourth book. I'm either gonna have to buy the physical copy or something, I don't know. Or I'm gonna try to see if maybe it says when they're coming on Kindle Unlimited. I'm not sure, but I'm so sad. So overall, I gave this book 3.5 stars. It's just the beginning. Like, it was over 500, I think it was over 500 pages. The beginning was really slow, the middle was still kind of slow, and then the ending was really good in my opinion. So I would highly recommend it. I hope that you guys enjoyed my little like rainy, I feel like it was kind of boring. Like, I was in bed the whole time, but I love watching videos like that where people just like get cozy. I don't know, I just love stuff like that. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this. This definitely won't be like a, I don't know, not series, but I won't be doing a lot of these because I know it was probably a little boring. But I hope that you guys enjoyed reading with me kind of in real time, like throughout just one single day and finishing the book. Don't forget to follow me on everything down below. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more from my channel. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.